I've had a love affair with cars my whole life. I build them in my shop, and I race them both on and off-road.
I've spent years on the auto show circuit talking about cars, but now it's time to get behind the wheel and find the next adventure.
Together, we're setting out to tackle all things that every car enthusiast should do.
This is The List. Welcome to The List. I'm Patrick McIntyre.
And I'm Jesse Combs. Today we're at the Buttonwillow Raceway to compete in the 24 Hours of LeMons.
This is the fastest growing, most ridiculous endurance race where $500 beaters get flogged beyond their ability, and by the end of the day the motto becomes, just keep it running.
LeMons was established in 2006 by author-editor Jay Lamb, who envisioned an event that took the seriousness out of racing, where the little guy could compete with the big-dollar race teams. And ingenuity was king.
Even the top prizes turn traditional racing on its head. The overall winner wins $1,500 in nickels. And the most prestigious award, the coveted Index of Affluency, goes to the team that simply leaves the most blood and oil on the track.
Nobody embodies the spirit of LeMons quite like our team captain, Mike Spangler, aka Spank.
We met up with Spank and his team and saw the cars that we were going to be driving. It looks like you asked a homeless man to make a car out of whatever he could find around him. That's what it looks like.
While other competitors bring old Porsches or American V8 muscle cars, Spank's passion is for the British cars of the 60s.
The Minis is what started it, but then it became just obscure cars. I mean, LeMons kind of feeds off of the obscure. So that's why I bring, a Simca, a Citroen.
Something completely out of the ordinary.
So here's a quick rundown of what we have to work with. The Austin America, packing a whopping 4-cylinder with 58 horsepower inside.
The Simca 1204 originally had 62 horsepower. This French import was such a failure that they stopped shipping them to the US in 1972.
And the British icon that transformed rally racing in the 60s is the Mini. The 63 horsepower British Mini that has the Queen's manual. In other words, a right-hand drive.
And here's the Mini's military counterpart, the Mini Moke. Now, in British slang, Moke stands for donkey, which is why I think it's very suiting that Patrick drives this first. So the cars are out on the track. This race has already started, and these guys are still working on the car that I'm supposed to be driving, which just so happens to be a giant lemon.
This is my car that I'm going to be starting off in, and looking at it, but I'm going to guess this thing ain't going to make it past one driver.
Driving a giant lemon! This is ridiculous! Oh yeah, shifter's on the left.
Tell you what, I mean, between the Mini and the Moke, they got some little get up and go for as old as they are and for what they are.
I'm driving in the Moke and I get around pretty well. I'm following Jesse decently. And we got to one of the last little turns and I took it a little too fast.
Too wide. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not good. Ah, come on! One lap! I didn't even make one lap! More than likely, when I went off track, I shook something loose or, I don't know, busted something. I have no idea. Or the bubble gum came out that was holding everything together.
What appears to have happened, we're guessing, is there's a collar that limits the lateral travel of the CV joint, the axle within the CV joint, and we're suspecting that welded collar weld came undone, so we need to just swap out the axle. It's really a 15-minute job.
These guys are amazing, by the way. If you want to learn how to put a car together, you talk to Spanks.
How's it going? This freaking is like a death trap. It is so scary out there.
Take everything you know about driving a race car on a track and throw it out the window. LeMons is a terrifying lesson in how not to drive.
It's really scary to see someone on your butt in your lights or as you're lining up to take the turn at the right apex, and all of a sudden some dude just cuts in front of you.
There are terrible drivers in great cars and great drivers in terrible cars. And any normal concept of race lines and car control are abolished in a blinding cloud of dust and smoke. It could be deadly if there were not some sort of governing authority to bring order to all this mayhem.
If you drive like a jerk or you do something stupid like speed through the pits where people could get hurt, there's these judges, and the judges will determine whether or not you've done something wrong, and they'll black flag you. If you get black flagged, you have to come in, and the judges will dish out a penalty that they feel is suitable to your crime.
Well, we're just doing the Grapes of Wrath right now, which is one we just made up in honor of the fact that we're in the Central Valley. So, like the Jode family crossing from Oklahoma to California in 1930s, we're making this team tie all their possessions to their race car and bring it back so we can laugh at them.
We want to die! This could be me!
Essentially, we want you to be, if you're a driver, to fear coming in here and thus not screw up, but they screw up anyway.
Team Spank managed to avoid any black flags the first day. Our problems were mechanical.
I need more kitty litter.
While the Lemon and the America underwent major surgery, Jesse got some track time in the Moke, complete with a rebuilt CV joint, and I took a turn in the Simca.
Go get him, Tiger! Woo!
Getting overtaken on the outside. Everyone is passing me.
Well, the sun set and the sun rose, and we're back where we left off. The America still suffers from a bad carburetor and a clogged fuel line, and the Simca's blowing oil all over the engine compartment. Miraculously, the Moke kept running, and after a new front end, the Lemon returned to the action, with me at the wheel.
All right, so the Lemon is looking good. This is a lot better than yesterday. And Louis the Lemon coming in from last place all the way up to second to last place. Here he goes, coming in hot, way too hot. Hot, 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 hot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oops. Sorry. I got black flag. I got black flag. I got black flag. I got a black flag. Oh, God.
How do you think this makes me feel? You getting a black flag on my track?
Probably
Bad driver.
Probably not good.
Bad. All right, pull forward and park on the dirt next to that sign.
All right, okay. Sorry, I'm a bad driver. All right, good to see you. Sorry, I almost made you a widow today. Sorry, I'm a bad driver, guys. This is what happens when you put all four wheels in the dirt here at LeMons. Sorry, I almost made you a widow today, miss. Sorry, I'm a bad driver. I'm even more sorry that No Max rides. He's riding really hard right now.
With daylight fading and time winding down, Spank had to take extreme measures to make sure his cars crossed the finish line. It was a matter of principle.
There's like 4 hours left in the race, and typical Spank fashion, we're doing an engine swap.
Slow down! Slow down!
And the index of effluency, the top award. This is really a team effort trophy. This is the cumulative work of all the horrible cars in one team. Really, it's just got to go to the 4 cars of Spank's team. Spank.
All right, that's it for the 24 hours of LeMons. We can officially check it off our list.
That's right, we won the Index of Affluency Award!
Woo! And the most heroic fix. Good job, guys.
Yeah! Thanks for watching the list!